Cheddar Bay ground beef cobbler. Y'all know how wonderful Cheddar Bay biscuits are. They're great. Now, I don't have the Cheddar Bay mix, but back before they had that Cheddar Bay mix in the store, we would make it with bisquick. We would just make garlic cheddar biscuits with bisquick mix. You can also make them with just your regular homemade biscuit recipe. Pretty much all you gotta do is add a little more milk, some garlic powder, cheese, and parsley flakes. So I've got ground beef and onion cooking back there on the stove. I'm gonna spray this 9x13 casserole dish, because that is almost done. We're gonna mix everything in the casserole dish. Put the ground beef mixture in here. This was a lean ground beef, so there's not a lot of drippings. Might just dump it in. I mean, there's not a lot at all.
Do we put garlic powder?
Yeah, them drippings right there are, in other words, grease.
Yeah.
Is flavor.
We'll just put it in because there's not a lot. Cece's gonna put in some salt, pepper, and garlic powder. We need about a teaspoon of that garlic powder, Cece. So just shake it around in there. That should be good right there. There's that. We're gonna put in 1 can of cream of mushroom and 1 can of cheddar cheese soup. Now we're putting in a 1/2 cup of milk. She's gonna mix that in with the soup and the ground beef.
Smells like shepherd's pie.
Does it?
Yeah.
Oh, and we need 2 cups of shredded cheese. 1 cup's gonna go in here and the other cup's gonna go on the topping. I'm not sure if I need this whole pack of bisquick. The recipe called for a whole pack of the Cheddar Bay mix, but I'm not sure how much that is. I think about that much there, so almost the whole pack of bisquick. If we need to add more when I start mixing this, we will. We're gonna put in 2 cups of milk. We do need the rest of the bisquick, y'all. So the whole, this is a 20-ounce box of bisquick. You need the whole thing. Bless you. You don't add the seasoning in yet. We're gonna brush that on the top at the end. You just mix up the biscuit part with the cheese. Oh yeah, see, that's nice right there. This one big block might be enough. I think it will be.
Yeah, there's just this tiny.
Yeah, you can finish doing that. So I'm gonna put a cup of cheese in here with the biscuit mix. And we're gonna put a cup in with the ground beef mixture and mix that in, and then the rest of that we'll sprinkle over the top of the ground beef mixture before we pour over the biscuit mix. Go ahead and mix that cheese in. Okay, we'll mix this cheese in with the meat mixture. Now we put some cheese on top, just like that, and then we're gonna pour over the biscuit dough. We'll just spread that out. And this is called a cobbler because some of this biscuit dough is going to bake down into the meat mixture, and you'll have nice cobbler type little biscuit dumplings in there. And then on top it'll be like the Cheddar Bay biscuits. So this is all we do right now. It's going to go in the oven for about 35 to 45 minutes at 350. And when it gets done, we'll mix up some melted butter with some garlic powder and parsley flakes, and we'll brush that over the top. So yesterday, we went to Ollie's Bargain Outlet. It's been a long time since we've been there. Probably close to a year since we've been there, I think. But we stopped in there yesterday, me and Titus and Jonah and Manly. Sissy went to spend the night with some friends again. We stopped in there and I got a few books that I wanted to show y'all. And I also videoed in there. But what happened was, I had to get a different camera because, let's see, what is today? 2 days ago, I think? Yeah, 2 days ago. We went out to eat and Manly accidentally spilled his water. Well, I didn't know that my pocketbook was still open and my camera was sitting right on top of my pocketbook, and the water went all over the camera. So I grabbed it real quick, dried it off. We opened it up at the table and it was still working fine. Nothing wrong with it. And so I was like, it's okay, it's fine. Everything's fine. Then, when we were heading home, I opened it up to film something and it started zooming in and out by itself, and it was turning record off by itself. Like when I would press record, it would record for like 2 seconds or something and then stop recording. then the record button wouldn't even work at all, but it was still zooming in and out like by itself the whole time. So I was like, okay, we gotta get another camera. So we just went to Walmart and got a camera, and this is a cheap one, y'all, so I don't even know how good the quality is on it. I used it just a little bit yesterday, and now I'm using it today. So y'all let me know, is the lighting weird on it? Like, you have to adjust the lighting on this one. But this one does seem a lot brighter than the old one, where the old one, you know, if I didn't have good lighting going on in the room, then it wasn't good lighting on the footage, you know. But this one, even if the lighting is not good, you can adjust it where you can have good lighting. Can y'all hear me good too? That's another thing, because I don't think this one's speaker is as good as the other one. Like I said, this is just a cheap one. Our other one is a cheap one too, but this one's cheaper than that one. So y'all let me know how this one is. It is a lot clearer than the other camera because it's a newer model. You know, our old one is just an old Sony Handycam. I think they have it outside right now. It's just an old Sony Handycam with the flip screen that you still flip open and all, you know. It's been my favorite camera though for a really long time because they are super tough unless you spill water on them. But here's what happened. They're still tough because the next day, Titus was like, I bet if we blow dry, him and Jonah were talking about something about it, so I'm not sure who came up with the idea or whatever, but Titus told Jonah to get a hair dryer, and they opened it up and dried it with a hair dryer, and y'all, that thing started working again. And I'm trying to decide if we want to take this camera back or if the lighting on this one is better, because the reason that we might take it back is because it works good for still shots, but like trying to move around when you're out doing stuff, it doesn't work good. It's really, really shaky. So that's what I was talking about. I filmed in Ollie's bargain outlet, but it was so shaky I couldn't even use any of it. And I was being really still. I mean, my hand, I have a pretty steady hand when I'm filming, but it was so shaky. And so we can't, it's just good for being still. So if the picture quality and audio and all isn't that great on it, we'll just take it back, and hopefully our other one will continue to survive because I don't think they make it anymore. So y'all let me know how this camera is. I filmed everything on this video with this camera. If it's not great, I'm just gonna take it back. Anyway, here are the books that I got from Ollie's. We got this 101 Old Time Country Household Hints. It's just got like old-timey cleaning tips and different stuff like that. And then I got this one, The Best of Amish Cooking. Breakfast, the most important book about the best meal of the day. It had most important crossed out and then put best meal of the day. It was $4.99. It's got lots of breakfast recipes in there. And then, because spring is coming, and y'all know we are the wannabe gardeners, we got this Sow, Grow, Gather book. It says The Beginner's Guide to Growing an Edible Garden. Yes, so we're gonna read up on that. All right, y'all, this is done, and it smells amazing. I mean, it's got the whole house smelling like welcome home. That's what it smells like. I'm gonna melt a 1/4 cup of butter in the microwave real quick. Okay, there's the butter. We're gonna put just a little bit of garlic powder in there. And the next thing you need is dried parsley flakes. Now we're just going to take this little brush, mix it up, and brush it all over the top. And we'll let this rest for just a little bit, let that butter soak down in the Cheddar Bay biscuit topping. Manly's playing a game up there. I think it's just me and him in here right now. I heard Jonah and Sissy talking on their walkie-talkies earlier, but I think she went outside with Jonah now. If you've never had the Cheddar Bay biscuits or the garlic cheddar biscuits, you gotta try them. Paula Dean has some, I forget what she calls hers at her restaurant, but they're, you know, they're pretty much cheddar and garlic biscuits. They are amazing. Hers are the best ones I've ever had. They're amazing. I can't begin to explain how wonderful that is. Look how fluffy the biscuit topping is. It's great. And then when you get in between there, some of the biscuit baked in with the meat, you know, so it's almost a dumpling texture. It's great.
And the meat looks like sausage in it.
Looks good.
Oh yes. Folks, y'all need to do that.